People, this is Niger Commando Storytelling Challenge Day 27. Today's story is titled You Don't Know How to Play. Now, years ago, when I was much younger, my early 20s, my church had a small music group, we're just few, and we had this set of drums. Now, the church was still under construction, so we didn't leave our things in the church. So what happened was my pastor then had a white Range Rover. I still remember Range Rover or Land Rover, one of them. And after church, we'd take everything, the instruments, the keyboards, the drums, and then load them back into the Land Rover, and then you take them back to his house. So things were kept in his house. Every time we had service, the same process, was followed. They load it from his house and then bring to church and offload. So I became the church drummer, or I wanted to learn how to play drums. And so what it meant was I need to trek from our house to my pastor's house. Now, going through shortcuts, it was about 30 to 45 minutes. So, what I'll do is I'll trek from my house, pass through the shortcut, through the Yola airport, through the Air Force base. There was a way we connected it and then connect it to Damilo. Yeah, that place was called Damilo in Yola. And so you came out of Damilo, and then when you get to pastor's house, the drums already were uncoupled and kept together in his sitting room. So I'll need to take the drums, couple them, and play. So every time I wanted to practice, this is what I had to do. I had to first couple the drums, play the drums, and then return them. So this particularly, while I was playing, taking my shirt off, sweating, brought the drums out to the open, just practicing, trying to be better and to serve as a church drummer. Somebody from the other compound, it was a little boy, sent another person who was in the compound where I was to tell me that I didn't know how to play, I should stop playing. Now, that was discouraging with all my effort. So, what they were just saying was like, you're making noise, disturbing the whole environment, but I laughed it off and I just told them, I said, yeah, it's okay, don't worry, I'll get better. Now, my lesson from this is you always have people trying to discourage you. I remember back then I still went on, and when the drummer who was in church then left, I ended up being the church drummer. I was like that for a couple of years before I went on to other duties and another person took over. So, what I'm saying is that if I'd listened to that person that said I couldn't play, so I should stop, then I would have stopped. There are many of us who have either been, we've stopped what we wanted to do, we've stopped our quest just because somebody said something that hurt you. We've stopped our drive for greatness just because somebody offended you or because they told you you could not do it and so you gave up. See, it doesn't matter whether the person who is telling you you cannot do it, whether the person has not done it before or whether the person has done it before, it doesn't matter. Most people who are great today were probably told that at one point or another that they couldn't do it, or situations made it look to them as if they couldn't ever do it. So don't ever take those limitations, don't take those pushbacks for a final word in your life. No, they will tell you you cannot do it. They will tell you you're not good enough. They will tell you you don't have what it takes. They will tell you you don't have the face. They will tell you you don't have the voice. They will tell you you don't have you're not of the tribe. They will tell you you don't have the composure. They will tell you you don't have the mental acumen or the intellect. But don't take no for an answer. Keep pushing. And someday, the same people who told you you couldn't do it will find ways to explain how on earth you were able to do it. This has been Niger Commando Storytelling Challenge.